Bringing home a new puppy is an experience filled with excitement, anticipation, and a little bit of nervousness. For many dog owners, that first week is a whirlwind of emotions, discoveries, and unexpected lessons. It's a journey that changes not only the puppy's life, but also the owner's, as bonds begin to form and routines are reshaped. As the tiny, wiggly bundle of fur enters the house for the first time, owners are often overwhelmed by the irresistible cuteness and vulnerability that comes with such a young companion. The first moments are filled with awe and laughter as the puppy explores its new surroundings, sniffing every corner, every shoe, every unfamiliar scent. There's a sense of wonder in watching those clumsy little paws skitter across the floor, slipping and sliding on tiles or hardwood, chasing after shadows and sunbeams. Owners quickly realize how much energy a puppy can have, darting from one room to another, tail wagging with uncontainable excitement. Yet, alongside that joy, there's an immediate realization of responsibility. The first night is often the hardest. As the world quiets down and the household settles, the puppy's whimpers and cries for its mother and littermates tug at the heartstrings. Owners find themselves sitting by the crate or dog bed, offering reassurance with gentle words and soft pats, sometimes even fighting the urge to scoop the puppy up and let it sleep in their arms. Sleep comes in short bursts, interrupted by the puppy's need for comfort or bathroom breaks. By morning, owners are bleary-eyed but determined, already invested in this new life. Feeding time brings its own set of surprises. Some puppies dive into their food with gusto, scattering kibble everywhere, while others are more cautious, sniffing and tasting before committing. Owners quickly learn the importance of feeding schedules, portion sizes, and the need for fresh water. There's a sense of pride in seeing the puppy eat and grow, but also a new awareness of the mess that comes with it. Water bowls are tipped over, food is trampled, and cleaning up becomes a regular part of the routine. House training is perhaps the greatest challenge of the first week. Despite best intentions, accidents happen. On carpets, under tables, sometimes even right in front of bemused owners. There's frustration, yes, but also patience and humor. Every successful trip outside is a small victory, celebrated with treats and enthusiastic praise. Gradually, owners learn to read the signs, the circling, the sniffing, the sudden stillness that signals it's time for a bathroom break. With each passing day, both puppy and owner get a little better at communicating, a little more in sync. Playtime is a highlight, a source of laughter and bonding. Squeaky toys, tennis balls, and tug ropes become prized possessions, chased and chewed with boundless energy. Owners are amazed by the puppy's curiosity, the way it explores everything with its mouth, shoes, furniture legs, even the occasional finger. Teaching what's acceptable and what's off limits is a delicate dance, requiring consistency and gentle correction. Sometimes an old slipper is sacrificed for the greater good. The first walk is a milestone, often more challenging than expected. The world is a big, noisy place for a puppy, and every new sound, a passing car, a barking dog, a fluttering bird, is cause for curiosity or alarm. Some puppies dig in their heels, refusing to budge, while others try to chase after everything in sight. Owners learn the art of patience, coaxing their new companion forward with treats and encouraging words. With each outing, confidence grows, and the leash becomes less of a mystery. Socialization is another important part of that first week. Friends and family are eager to meet the newest member of the household, and the puppy is introduced to a parade of new faces, hands, and voices. Some puppies are natural greeters, showering everyone with kisses and tail wags, while others are more reserved, seeking reassurance from their owner's side. Each interaction is a chance for learning, for building trust and confidence. Toys pile up, beds are rearranged, and the house starts to look a little different, more lived in, more joyful. Owners are amazed by how quickly routines change. Mornings now begin with a burst of energy, a wagging tail, and a rush outside. Evenings are spent cuddled on the couch, a soft bundle of fur nestled against a warm lap. There's a new rhythm to life, a sense of purpose and companionship. Of course, there are challenges too. Puppies chew on things they shouldn't, get into places they shouldn't be, and sometimes test the limits of their owner's patience. There are moments of doubt. Am I doing this right? Is my puppy happy? And moments of frustration when training doesn't go as planned. But there are also moments of pure, unfiltered joy. The first time the puppy responds to its name, the first successful sight or stay, the first time it curls up and falls asleep in the safety of its owner's arms. Veterinary visits are part of the early experience. Owners steel themselves for the first round of vaccinations, watching anxiously as the puppy is weighed, examined, and given tiny injections. The puppy might protest with a yelp or whimper, but there's relief in knowing they're cared for and protected. The vet offers advice on health, nutrition, and training, and owners leave with a growing sense of confidence and a folder full of pamphlets. As the days pass, the bond between owner and puppy deepens. Trust builds with every touch, every word, every shared experience. Owners find themselves talking to their puppy, narrating daily life, offering comfort and encouragement. The puppy responds with wagging tails, eager eyes, and joyful leaps. There's a language developing between them, a look, a nudge, a playful bark that transcends words. Sleep becomes a precious commodity. Puppies need frequent naps, collapsing into adorable piles in sunbeams or at their owner's feet. Owners often find themselves watching in wonder as their puppy dreams, tiny paws twitching, nose quivering with imagined scents. There's a sense of peace in those quiet moments, a reminder of the simple joys that come with companionship. Training sessions are woven into daily life. Owners practice sits, stays, and recalls, delighted by every success. Mistakes are common, but each one is met with patience and a renewed commitment to learning. There's a sense of accomplishment in seeing progress, no matter how small. The puppy's world expands with each new skill, and the owner's pride grows with every achievement. The first week also brings a flood of memories, of childhood pets, of long-held dreams of dog ownership, of the promise of adventure and companionship. Owners reflect on the responsibility they've taken on, the commitment to care for and nurture this young life. There's a sense of gratitude, a recognition of the trust placed in them by their new companion. Every puppy is different, and every owner's experience is unique. Some puppies are bold and outgoing, while others are shy and cautious. Some owners are seasoned dog lovers, while others are navigating these waters for the first time. Yet, there are common threads: the joy of discovery, the challenges of adjustment, the warmth of unconditional love. As the first week draws to a close, owners look back on the whirlwind of experiences and emotions. There's a sense of accomplishment in having made it through the sleepless nights, the accidents, the endless questions. More importantly, there's a sense of anticipation for the weeks and months ahead, for the adventures, the milestones, the everyday moments of joy. The puppy, once a nervous newcomer, starts to settle in. Routine brings comfort, and the house becomes a place of safety and belonging. Owners watch as their puppy grows more confident, more playful, more at home. There are still challenges ahead, still lessons to learn, but the foundation has been laid. In that first week, owners learn as much about themselves as they do about their puppy. They discover patience they didn't know they had, find joy in the simplest moments, and open their hearts to the love and loyalty that only a dog can give. The journey has just begun, but already life is richer, more joyful, and filled with the promise of countless memories to come. For dog owners, those first 7 days with a puppy are unforgettable, a time of laughter, learning, and love. It's a chapter that marks the beginning of a lifelong friendship, one built on trust, care, and the unbreakable bond between human and dog. And as the puppy drifts off to sleep at the end of that first week, safe and content in its new home, owners know that all the challenges, all the messes, and all the sleepless nights are worth it, because they wouldn't trade this experience for anything in the world.